Good morning. My name is Tanika. Thank you for tuning into this video. So today is going to be like a study vlog and catch you all up on week 1 of my nurse practitioner program. So I just got home from taking my kids to school and I have everything pulled out at my dining table. I'm about to get set up and then I'll explain to you guys, like I said, how week 1 was, what I did, and what I have planned for this week as far as school go. So I am a family nurse practitioner student. The program consists of 8-week sessions, so pretty intense. Right now I'm doing advanced pathophysiology. If you're in any type of schooling for healthcare, you already know that pathophysiology is no joke. It's very heavy content. You literally have to know like the basics all the way up to like the whole disease process. So we are working on that. Like I said, I need to get set up. Like I said, I have everything set up, but I have to get organized because I had my stuff in my book bag for work. So I just gotta get everything back in place. I am so mad because, oh, that's why this one don't work. I ordered these off of Amazon and my favorite color, it doesn't work, but that's why. Let me get all of these pins. Put up. If y'all would watch my last video, I was telling y'all how I have a love-hate relationship with these pens. So it's really just the green and the red. Like this is probably like my 3rd pack of these type of pens, and it's always the red and green that give me a hard time as far as the ink. So, but that's what I've been using to write my notes with, which I'm gonna show you in just a minute. Alright, so I purchased this aroma, what is this? It's like a spray. It's an essential oil. It's recharged. So I'm going to spray this around. Hopefully it gives me some energy. And then I just have this focus candle. I'm assuming this is supposed to help you focus. It has essential oils as well. So I use that. And then I have a grande vanilla latte. So let me set y'all up and get started with organizing. Okay, so today on the to-do list, I want to get my week 2 discussion post done and study. So let me show y'all what I did for week 1. This is the FNP certification intensive review study guide that I'm using to study. It's just basically important key points that's outlined on each topic. And then I'm using this clinical, my camera is falling on my face, clinical pathophysiology made ridiculously simple. So I'm using this. Got these from Amazon. And then let me show y'all all my notes from week 1. So week 1, we had just regular introduction. We had a discussion, and then we're using EDAP, which I will show you on my iPad. Let me grab my iPad. Let me pull EDAP up so I can show y'all what we do on EDAP. And my week 1 through 4 notes are complete. So I literally did EDAP week 1 through 4 content. My hand is so sore from taking notes. So week 1 was, we was working on the immune system. So these are all my notes from EDAP. And then I did week 2, which was, what was week 2? Hemolytics and cardio. So this is week 2 notes. And then week 3 was pulmonary function. So I actually need to organize my week 3 notes and week 4 notes. I just threw them in my folder. But yeah, it's been busy because I was like cramming all my stuff during week 1 so that weeks 2 through 4 I can really like get into it and study hard, and I'm gonna see how that works out for me. But I need to get organized, start on my discussion post, which is due on Wednesday, and then get started on this review from all of these notes. See, I don't know what's what. So when I'm going through my review, I have to come back and organize these. So the paper I'm using to write my notes on is just a printed line paper from online, like a free PDF. I guess that's what you call it, PDF, just a printable. Just white paper with lines on it. Yeah, I got all my notes literally mixed up. So I had to go through all of this. So, and figure out what is what. I'm trying to stay organized, but I was just doing so much on top of having to work and trying to stay ahead. Got stuff everywhere. And I was trying not to do that. And we only in week 2. Alright, so this is all pulmonary and urinary notes that I need to organize. Just stuff everywhere. Altogether, this is everything for weeks 1 through 4. And I still have actually two more sections to do for week 4. So this is all week 1 through 4 content for the midterm. So of course I just took notes from EDAP, which I'm going to show y'all, but I'm going to condense my notes and probably will utilize flashcards for some of the material. So I plan on using like flashcards, charts, concept maps, but we'll see. Because each topic is different, like the way I learn it. So some stuff I need to compare different disease processes. So I made like this focus candle. Taylor, is y'all bus showing up on the app? No. So I may have to take y'all to school. So I'm not gonna even like dig deep into my work yet until I figure out if I have to take them to school or not, because I don't want to get started and then be interrupted. So I think I'm all organized. I'll probably just write out my budget for the week while I'm waiting. And sticky notes. I printed out these because I was gonna do, I bought some poster boards. I was gonna do like a system where I can't really explain it. I thought of it in my head, but I was pretty much gonna like compile all the notes into a poster board as if I'm teaching, so that it will help me learn. So I had printed out like just the anatomy of the kidney, the nephrons, the lungs, and the heart. So I may still do that. We'll see. I've just been doing everything. I'm just all over the place, but I'll get it together. My nose is running. I don't know if it's from the weather. A few of my patients were kind of sick this weekend, or because I moved our guinea pigs upstairs, so kind of congested. So for this class, the teacher doesn't have any PowerPoints, any like online lectures or anything. EDAP is like your main source and your textbook, I guess, if you are a textbook user for learning. But I've been using YouTube videos. I've been contemplating or trying to decide if I want to buy osmosis to help study. I haven't decided, but let me show y'all what EDAP is. Okay. All right, so this is EDAP. So week 1 was immune response. Then we did hematological disorders, cardiovascular disorders, alterations in pulmonary function, and the urinary system. So, like I said, this was week 1. Week 2 was these, and week 3. But I, like I said, have done all these because I want to finish this and then use my time to focus on literally just like studying for the midterm. So, once you click into, for example, this, it has different categories or different topics. So once you go onto it, it's like a whole lesson. So it says it takes 20 minutes, but if you are studying like I'm doing and taking notes, then it takes hours. So my brain was literally fried last week, but hopefully it'll be worth it. My strategy I'm using, I'll keep you guys updated. So week 2 discussion. Okay, week 1 discussion was just like a case study. Let me go to it. I'm still trying to wake up, so please excuse me. It's 8:26 a.m. currently. Yeah, 8:20. Can y'all see the time? My face, 8:26 a.m. and it's January 13th, 2025. So, still trying to wake up. I haven't had breakfast. I'm only sipping on my coffee. What we was talking about week 1 discussion. So she gave us like a case study scenario, and then there was 3 disease processes, and she split it up by last name. So according to the first letter of my last name, I had to do HIV, and then we had to basically talk about the patho of HIV, the clinical manifestations, diagnostic tests, and then we had to compare and contrast the different conditions based off of the client or patient, what they presented with. So week 2 is going to be a little different. It is building on almost like a project for the class. So it's 3 parts, and this week in week 2 is part 1, but it's considered a discussion. So we can pick whatever patho concept we want to pick, and I'm trying to go down to the instructions, sorry. Okay, so we select the condition. We can pick out of the topics that we're discussing this semester. So I think I'm going to do heart failure. I love learning about the heart, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So like I said, we have to pick the condition, explain the rationale for selecting that condition, talk about the prevalence and incidence in the United States, and that's it for this week. So pretty simple. And of course we have to find an article. It's always the hardest part for me, trying to find an article. So like I said, once I drop the kids off, I'm gonna come back and do my discussion, and then I'll get started on studying. So I will be back. I won't talk you guys' head off. I hate when my computer signed me out of stuff because I don't remember all these different login usernames and passwords between school, work, kids stuff. I cannot remember. Plus bills, like all these different logins. So right now I'm just looking for an article for the disease process that I chose, which is congestive heart failure. Wait, we're not talking about congestive heart failure. Is there a difference between, don't judge me, is there a difference between, let me Google it. I won't even say it out loud. Okay, it's the same. Okay, so my question was heart failure the same as congestive heart failure? So it's the same, except for heart failure indicates the heart isn't pumping blood properly, and congestive heart failure is the stage where fluid builds up in the body due to the poor pumping action. So no question is a dumb question. So we're learning here, okay? Some things, like, if you don't use it, you lose it. And I'm a women's health nurse. So some things I just forget. I'm human. So we're gonna do heart failure. So I think I found an article. This article is called Guideline. So it's 2022 AHA. I cannot talk today. AHA. So I'm assuming it's American Heart Association. ACCHFSA Guideline for the Management of Heart Failure. Is a report of the American College of Cardiology, American Heart Association Joint Committee on Clinical Practice Guidelines. So let me click on this, and hopefully it tells the pathophysiology and the clinical manifestations of heart failure. And if so, then we will use this article. I don't think I want to use this article. It's too complex. This is more like a, let's see. Maybe I will do chronic kidney disease. This candle smells so good. I think I'm gonna do chronic kidney disease. So I'm taking the kids to school, so I'm just going to stop what I'm doing. Candle is out. I'm gonna come back. I gotta get serious and get this done because time is of the essence. Y'all, I should really be ashamed of myself. It is currently 12:49 and I have done absolutely nothing. So I think where we left off last, give me just a minute. Here we go. Okay, where we left off last, I left to take the kids to school, and then when I came back home, okay, so I left to get to take the kids to school, and then once I came back home, I sat at the table for a few minutes. Well, actually, almost an hour looking for an article. No luck on finding the article, and my eyes were like barely staying open. So, like I've been up since 2:30 this morning, just for no reason. Well, my body's trying to adjust back to its regular schedule after working the last 3 night shifts. But so I've been up. So I went up there and took like an hour and a half nap. And now I'm about to make this sandwich, and I have to leave to get my son from school in about maybe 20 minutes. So I'm gonna continue to try to find an article so when I get home I can quickly put it together for my discussion. And get that submitted so I can move on. So yeah, I'm kind of behind on my planned schedule or task for today, but I'm still gonna get everything done. I really needed that nap though. So that is that. I will come back and update you guys once my discussion is complete and show you all my process for EDAPT. I was literally about to eat a Lunchable. I was like, no, because I had like 2 Lunchables over the weekend, and I don't need to keep eating all that deli meat and cheese and stuff. But so I'm making this peanut butter and jelly real quick. I'm trying not to eat out or, you know, limit the number of times I eat out during the week or in general. So I actually had set a goal for myself to only have Starbucks once a week. We shall see how that goes, because I already had it today, which is Monday, and then I am craving a strawberry acai, so I don't know. Alright, so sandwich is done. I'm about to go to the table and, like I said, continue to try to find an article. Fingers crossed, Lord God, please let me find an article on heart failure. And I will be back. Is and why I'm having such a hard time finding an article. You know what? I found an article, but the article I found is the article I found last week when I was working ahead. So we have to write a discussion on heart failure, I think next week. So I went ahead and found an article, and so I don't want to use that article for my discussion this week, because then I'm going to be in the same boat next week. And it's actually a good article, but you know what? I might just use it because 1 week at a time, right? I do not like sandwiches anymore. I like deli sandwiches, but this is my first meal today. I haven't had anything to eat and it's 1 o'clock. So hungry. It's actually pretty good except for it's geared towards the elderly. So I'm trying to find just general, you know. This is why I hate discussion goals. It's not even about the discussion, it's just finding the article. What it drives me crazy. The path to better understanding heart failure epidemiology. So let me see if they have something about the patho. I'm so mad because I feel like I have wasted my entire day. Like I haven't gotten anything done. I got too much to do to not have gotten anything done.